and welcome to another episode of This Fight. I am Moyo, Laniya, and with me is
Adeola, Adedokun.
Okay, so a lot of things happened over the weekend, and we're going to start it with the most viral event. Well, not necessarily the most viral, but you know, Cardi B was in Africa and she came down to Nigeria. She came to Lagos, talking about how Lagos is a mixture of the Caribbean island and New York City at the same time. And she had mad fun, like Cardi B, and I think this Cardi B's visit actually gave people a new perspective to the kind of person Cardi B is. Like, she showed how humble she. I mean, Cardi B, she drank Guinness small stout. That's small bottle. And then of course she was in one of the local supermarkets there, and then she bought a lot of stuff and then took them to the motherless baby
Lagos State motherless baby.
Yeah, and you know, it was and then her show was fantastic. You know, I like the fact that for the country she went to, she
represented them well.
Yes, I mean, when she was in Nigeria, she had green, white, and black hair, and then her outfit for the night was green, white, green. But when she went to Ghana again, she had another wig on that was a red, yellow, and green, also, and then her outfit as well.
Matching,
you know,
flags,
and it's really nice. It's really nice.
It actually shows that our team did a lot of homework.
Yeah.
And she didn't just come to put up a show. She came to have fun.
Yes.
Like, the kind of publicity a number of Nigerian brands got off her visit is limitless. Zenith Bank, for example, kudos to them. Yearly they get to design Adedokun area with so much Christmas lights and all, and it's always fantastic. And then she happened to do one of our Insta story there, and it was very on point. Nice, like it was nice. Then the principal store that she went to, that she bought stuff from, she queued to pay. She took them to the motherless baby home. Even the women on the streets, that she was like, man, they hustle in Lagos, this and that. Like,
and you know, I think she was really overwhelmed. I think that I from what I could see, I think that she already had a perspective, and then when she now came, she realized that, oh, this is entirely different from what. So, but I think she also had the understanding that there's the hood, and then there's the posh side. So I think she after like when she came, I think after some hours she's like, yo, you know what, I want to see the hood, like take me to the hood. Yeah, but it was really nice.
Because you know, the other thing is, thank God we have this sort of publicity for Lagos, Nigeria again. What we've been having to the external media for a while now has been the Monfire case, the Invictus case, FBI and cyber bullies, cyber criminals and the like. And it's refreshing to have something new, something that actually shows.
Sorry to also cut you. You know, the fact that she also identified with a few artists. You know, she gets like, oh, I like the song. And she was trying to mimic Burna Boy. Then when she was on her way, you know, she had done a remix to Fall with Davido, and then you know that was the song she was playing on the airplane, and you know it was fantastic.
The remix would have been very nice if it was heard, because the wording, the arrangement, and the way it was different from the original song.
Yeah, but you know, she said that you know, the video came out and said the song was recorded like 9 years ago. 9 months ago. That it was. So Cardi B was like, you know, it's her management that there's been her record label.
Back and forth between both teams and all.
Okay, so that's that about Cardi B. Let's move to our next topic. Anthony Joshua.
Hey, another Nigerian superstar.
Excuse you.
We will adopt him. You don't need to adopt him. He claims to be a Nigerian, so why can't I?
He said this is this thing for British boxing. Why people fans?
He said it for British boxing, but we know the trip he came to Nigeria some months back.
Insurance so bad. But anyways, congratulations to him.
Yeah, it's a big congratulations. You know, to me, it's actually more than the fight. It is the build up to it, his attitude to failure, is coming back to a new strategy to get his belt back. And then the relationship between him and Reese, because there were moments in the fight where they would just hug each other out of maybe tiredness and all, but even afterwards the post his speech after he had won the belt, where he invited Reese to also talk like that. The guy was saying there will be a third match and all, but it just shows a very high level of sportsmanship, which I really respect.
Okay, so having said that, we'll be moving to, let's quickly touch on the Quran cake. Now, this Quran cake caused a lot of controversy on Twitter. What happened? A baker, did a Quran cake and was like, whoa, delivered, made for a client to be delivered into so area of Lagos State. And then somebody comes up and says, wow, like, no, a Quran cake, no, I think this is uncalled for, this is very wrong, and blah, 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 blah. Some people are for, some people are against, but I'm like, yo, one baker came out to clear day and she's like, do you guys actually know that it is what the customer orders that we actually bake?
Well, first off, I run away from religious inclined content. But to be fair, it is whatever you are told to do.
And you will do.
That you do. Simple.
I mean, the creativity was fantastic. So let's do plus to that. And okay, so let's go down to Sowore's story.
Oh, man.
After the court has said several times that he should be granted bail, while his lawyers, while they were leaving the courtroom, DSS decided to rearrest again. It wasn't even an arrest. Now this time around, it was more like
It was an assault. It was an harassment.
It
was so many things. Like, okay, so two things I would say from there is, first off, DSS are claiming there's no presence of DSS staff in the courtroom. From some content I saw online, there are 3 different court sessions that the same DSS guy that was strangling Sowore was present at.
Okay, yeah.
Same guy.
Okay. From the video that I saw, the courtroom was closed. So by the moment the session was over, they opened the door. The lawyers came out. While the lawyers were coming out, the DSS guys were outside the courtroom.
No.
So as at that time, Sowore was still inside. The moment the lawyers left the door of the courtroom, the DSS guys entered.
Now, that was for the third one. There was a court session where the DSS guy was sitting by Sowore in the courtroom. But that was before they actually gave him the bail that had been granted to him. So what is it with this guy that you are manhunting him? A US senator already came out, Senator Menendez actually came out to tell Nigerians that if they don't release this guy, their relationship is going to be reevaluated. Is it in a country where we are still borrowing to make our economy stable? We will now have that kind of issue with USA over one man's greed to another person. Like, come on!
They're really not looking at the bigger picture. It's unfortunate.
It's not nice.
It's not nice. And speaking of other sad news, renowned evangelist Reinhard Bonnke is dead. He's so rested perfectly. In fact, his soul. This is not a matter of me. His soul will rest perfectly because what I can say is he has fought the fight.
Yeah.
He has finished his race.
Yeah, he has fought
through
the
him,
fight.
a lot of souls were going to the kingdom.
Wow, man. What I have to say about that is, the man didn't have a church, but he can boastfully say he impacted over 75 million people.
Yeah, across the world. He's a German. But I remember when I was much younger, he was actually in Nigeria.
Yeah, I was supposed to go for that crusade.
I was at the crusade many years ago. I think
it was because of the crowd. I
didn't
know. My mom was like, yeah, we're going for Reinhard Bonnke. I said, wow, who is Reinhard Bonnke? I was actually looking forward to it.
Yeah. And another soul that is lost, a rapper.
Yeah,
21 years old. Like 21. It's very sad. We hope that, well, okay, they say he had a seizure, and some people are like, you know what, this is still related to drugs and stuff.
It's very possible. We need to be taking care of ourselves better. Like, we really need to take care of ourselves.
It's just so sad to see that a young soul,
somebody that is just boarding, like,
life.
Who knows what he has to give to the world.
Anyways, that's all we have for you on this week's episode of This Part. Join us again next time. Until then, I remember Moyo, Laniya, and
Adedokun.
Have a nice day.
This is December. Have fun, people.